Hello. Hey, Bone Chuck, welcome. How's it going, everyone? I'm back for the second night of Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. I hope everyone has had a good weekend and a good Monday. Let's get into it.
I gotta believe.
Gotta believe. Truer words rarely spoken. I wish this game had some more music in like the title screen for like the before I actually start streaming. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Last time we finished the first dungeon and we got at least halfway through the second dungeon. We got to the point where we get a portal to like a waypoint it's usually the halfway point. And that's pretty decent time, I think, because from what I remember, there's only 4 dungeons in the game. We are rocking 5 heart containers, and yeah, let's get started. Let's see, I gotta remember the voice that I gave to Eslo. It's like, it's a little bit like David Lynch-esque. Let's see, this isn't the time to idle about, you lazy boy. We have to go search for the elements while Malari works on that sword. You lazy boy. I know, Eslo is like, is rude, isn't he? Okay, I gotta remember everything that we got. So what items do we have? We've got the Cane of Pachi. I wonder why this is named this way. The Gust Jar. What does the Cane of Pachi do? Do we have a, there's no like tooltip for it. Alright. Let's just hit it. Does it do something in these holes? Oh, right. Okay. I remember. What does the map say? There's a chest to the east. Let's go that way. We don't have a key for this door. Oh, we can flip this thing over. We can flip that over with the Cane of Pachi. Ah, wait a minute. The map said there was a chest in here, but there's an open chest in here. Does the map show open chests? I think the map only shows closed chests. Is there another chest to find in here? This is disturbing. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we would have to go up and around. Okay. My bearings have been restored. So, today I played a match in Halo Infinite multiplayer. I'm way more excited about the campaign than the multiplayer, is the my takeaway essentially. I mean, it was fine, but it's way too modern for me. I really loved like Halo 3 multiplayer, and I guess I played Halo 5 for a little while, but never got super into it. Okay, we got a key. We can go open that door now. But I've been hearing good things about the campaign. I saw that Digital Foundry did a big video about it. You still haven't beaten Halo 5? I pretty much bought an Xbox One just for Halo 5. And I mean, was it worth it just for that game? I don't know. It's probably the worst Halo game, I think. And I don't think Halo 4 was necessarily that great either. It's like the 343 Industries games don't quite hit the mark, you know? Oh gosh, how do I avoid this? Can I... Nope, that doesn't work. Oh wait, I need to be tiny anyways. Oh, that makes sense. I can definitely avoid it if I'm tiny. Oh, now I remember what happened. Halo 4 was like, fine. Yeah, I mean, that's how I felt about Halo 5 too. It's just fine. I mean, it was fun, for sure. Definitely more fun in co-op. I don't think I ever played Halo 4 co-op. I played Halo 4 very late. Like, I played Halo 4 after Halo 5 was already out. What happened was I was just feeling nostalgic for Halo one day, so I booted up like one of the older ones and played it and had a blast, and then I thought, well, I can get Halo 4 for like super cheap and just get caught up, and I played it like on my 360 after Halo 5 was already out and Xbox One was already out, and I got really into the multiplayer on it, and it was funny because, like, you know, it was always the same people in matches. I guess it was like so underpopulated at this point. The original version, at least. Okay, what did I get by going over there? I totally forgot. Did I get anything? Did I change something over there on the other side? Oh man, I wasn't paying attention. Well, I brought this minecart over here. That's what happened. That's what we did. The minecart. Yeah, so it was funny because I was playing the multiplayer and I was always seeing the same people in every match, and I was playing it for like a few weeks. Oh, we have to put these roly-polies in here now, I think. Finally, the time has come for the roly-polies to serve a purpose. Oh, we just need one of them, right? Oh, huh. So then, anyways, it was very shortly after playing Halo 4 that I decided to get an Xbox One, and this was after the One S was out. So actually, I think I got the One S right when it came out. Like it was timed very well. I was like, oh, they're doing like an updated version of it. That's perfect. I'll get that, and I'll be all caught up. And my experience with Xbox One was like, I very quickly found out that you still have to install games even if they're on a disc, and so I decided that, hey, I'll just buy digital games. So I bought a lot of games digitally on Xbox One, and now I kind of regret that, because I told this story, I think, about how I got screwed over by buying Cadillacs and Dinosaurs on Amazon. They like removed the content, and now I can't watch Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. So that experience has really turned me off of buying stuff digitally. And I know that, like, I mean, I still have access to everything I ever bought on the 360 so long ago. So, you know, I don't really expect something like that to happen with Microsoft, but, you know. Uh-oh. I hear my son just, like, stubbed his toe or something. Hopefully Mrs. Space Robot Arm can take care of him. Phil Spencer seems to be all about game preservation. Yeah, but you gotta wonder how much of that is just lip service, you know? I think he's all about... I mean, don't get me wrong, it's definitely a good look. It's better to be saying the things that he says than to not. But like, I found out earlier today that Halo Infinite does not have the game on the disc if you buy the physical version. I was actually torn between getting the physical or the digital version, because the physical version is Xbox only, and I don't have a One X. I only have the, my One S, One Series X is what I don't have. I have my One S, which is not the One Series S, and their naming is ridiculous. But anyways, so I don't know how the game is gonna perform on the last gen console, so I kind of wanted to be able to play it on PC. So if you buy it digitally, you can play it on both PC and Xbox. But then the drawback is it's a digital only copy. I think I need to give myself some time with that one. Need to get there on the return. But anyways, it's a completely moot point because the game is not actually on the disc. So even if I bought the physical copy, that doesn't mean I can play it forever. So maybe I'll just play it on Game Pass. I don't know yet. Oh, come on, get over there. Yeah, we made it. Let's see, where are we going now? I wish I could... Oh, that's neat. I was gonna say, I wish I could break pots with my sword, but that's not... Using the cane isn't a bad idea. You'll be playing via Game Pass. Yeah, I don't have I don't keep my subscription to Game Pass indefinitely though. That's the only thing. Like I only get Game Pass when I can get like the $1 trial and play something that I want to play on it. Like I played the Medium like that. Uh-oh, all the way back here. But I guess, it's the question is, will I be playing Halo Infinite for more than 1 month? I don't know. Oh no, this is not working out. I gotta time this better. And I actually have Game Pass right now. I did the $1 trial to play Back 4 Blood, which I couldn't even play. It did not run on my computer, and it did not run on the Xbox One. I mean, it ran on both of those systems, but extremely poorly. Like on my computer, it was just like a slideshow, not because of graphics. It seemed like it was because of the connection. And then on the Xbox One, it just had a really, really bad frame rate, like 15 frames a second. And then on top of that, like I could not, like Back 4 Blood is not for me. It's like way too modern. Like there's. Okay, hold on a second. I'll be right back. My kids are knocking on the door. dokey, I'm back. Whoop. I'm back. Fire has been, I don't want to say put out, but subdued. My son bumped his head or something, and he wants me and not his mom. It happens sometimes. Yeah. I feel bad for him. Hopefully he gets some kind of comfort. I told her to give him Tylenol or something for it. He's like afraid to put ice on it when he bumps his head. This is the logic of a 5-year-old. You got a kinstone piece. These mystic stones are said to bring happiness. Okay, how do we get up here? Whoa. Does he think his head will freeze? I don't know. He just says ice will make it worse. He doesn't have a specific fear about it. It's not very logical. Alright. He's also afraid of band-aids. He thinks band-aids will make his cuts worse. He's got a very, very low pain tolerance, is what I think it is. Let's see, can we make it across? Wait, what's going on? Okay, we can make it across. Alright, where are we going from here? I have no idea what's in front of me, but we're going. Alright. Oh, let's try to get that chest. I think we just get that chest by, like, sailing over to it, right? 100 rupees. We can only hold 100 rupees. And that was kind of a letdown. It's always really annoying to get rupees in Zelda games when you can't carry them. Okay, let's blow this fire out. So in preparation of Halo Infinite, I started replaying Halo Combat Evolved. And that is still such a good game, I feel like. It hasn't been super long since I last replayed it. I think I last replayed Halo 1 and 2 like 1 or maybe 2 years ago. But that first one does not get old for me. And I hear that Infinite, like for Halo Infinite, they're trying to really play into nostalgia for Combat Evolved. So that kind of makes me excited for it. Alright, we got the big key. Let's do big things with it. I'm very low on hearts. I wish I had more hearts going into this big door with this big key. Oh gosh. Like, I'm very bad at staying on these platforms. These are stressful platforms because not only do they like sink, but you have to flip them over, and I don't know. It's just, they're stressful platforms to me. At least we got lots of hearts in here. One thing I remember about this game is it being very easy. Like, there's more hearts. Like, can I even have enough heart containers to fill up with all the hearts I just grabbed? Maybe I was supposed to Maybe I was supposed to keep some of those for later. It's a legendary Pokemon. Okay, we probably need a sword. We probably need the cane. And they're totally backwards now. Okay, we flip over his shell. He makes a bridge. Doesn't this boss look so much like a Pokemon? Okay, now we just have to not let the blocks fall on our head. Oop. Oh gosh, we're doing the Mario. Oh, it really does, yeah. Okay, flip over. Wow, I totally talked about how easy I thought this game was right before getting my butt fried like so many times. Alright, let's use this thing. I need both of these items. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Jeez. Game over. Okay, we'll save. I feel like I was doing very poorly there.
Why would birds do something like that? I mean, why would they just attack?
I don't know.
Don't know. Now, is the bird, though, is the bird that boss, or is the bird Ezlo? Because Ezlo verbally attacks me all the time. Whoops, I used the wrong thing. I need to not touch lava. Bird is the word. That makes sense. That explains everything. I need to be more lava-phobic. Lava-phobic is what I need to be in this game. Alright, we will get it this time. There's no way that we can't get it this time. How did I flip it that one time? There we go. Smash that B button. Flip. Flip now. How about now? Yeah. I will say, like, oh man, I messed up again. The pixel art in this game, I think, is amazing. It's very, very good. Oh, the lava's getting smaller. Perfect. I gotta wait till it stops flashing to flip it. Come on. Oh man, someone's knocking on the door again. Alright. Be right back again. Okay. Let's keep going. No, I got my butt lit on fire again. Alright, let's try both items simultaneously. Oh, he's dropping hearts. The fires are dropping hearts. Is that what's going on? There we go. No! I just missed it. There we go. Did I get him? Not quite. Looks like I'm gonna have one tile to stand on. Oh, come on. Too much fire. This has got to be the last hit, right? This is like the fourth one. Yeah, we got him. Goodbye, Mr. Pokemon. Fainted. That's right. Look, we got the Goron's Ruby, but it's really the fire element. Because everything in this game is like fake Zelda lore. Yep, the fire element. Flames bring light to darkness and warmth to all. The fire element is the embodiment of that power. Got a heart container. Oh, that was hot. It was so hot. I thought my fibers would catch fire. Ah, but it's over now. I suppose we should go back and speak to Malari. Oh, that's right. He's going to reforge the sword for us. That's what we're doing. That's our quest. I remember now. Gotta turn small. I'm really bummed how the transformation blocks inside the dungeon didn't have an inside to show us. Oh, you made it back safely. Fantastic. We were all starting to get worried. I think your sword might be ready. The boss was just putting the finishing touches on it a second ago. Wow, that was fast work, but not so fast that I didn't finish your sword. Here, take a look. I call this new blade the White Sword. Well, that's a callback to Legend of Zelda 1, I think, right? Isn't there a sword called the White Sword? Its beautiful white blade sparkles with light. You can put away your grandfather's sword now. Once you infuse it with the power of the elements, it will become a sacred blade. The Forest Elder no doubt told you this part, but if you want to infuse that sword, you must go to the Elemental Sanctuary. The Sanctuary is a strange realm, trapped between two worlds. It is the bridge between the Minish world and the human world. The doorway to the Sanctuary opens only once every 100 years. You'll find that door hidden within Hyrule Castle. Once the blade has been filled with the power of the four elements, you should be able to break the curse on your princess. I know you can do it. After all, you made short work of that human mine. Let me tell you about a shortcut you can use to get down from the mountain. You'll find it right in front of the entrance of the mine you just explored. Just follow that, and you'll be down in no time. Good luck! Let's go! I guess we just jump down, right? Bro! Is it... Wait a minute. Just in front of the entrance of the mine. is it? It's this, right? We just jump down. Now we can just walk, right? Artificer Nemo, welcome in. How's it going, Artificer Nemo? Hope you're having a great night. Back with more Zelda Minish Cap tonight. And we just finished.
Why would birds do something like that? Why would they just attack?
I don't know.
Those bird sounds are always give me the chills, sheer chills. We just finished the second dungeon, and now I'm making my way back down Mount Krenal, which is obviously not Death Mountain. We're at the base. So what did he say we need to go now? We must find the Elemental Sanctuary to fill the sword with elemental power. I'd never have looked for the Elemental Sanctuary in Hyrule Castle, though. You know how to get there, right? Let's go. Doing wonderful. This game looks super interesting for sure. It's definitely fun. It's like a... It's very much like a mini Zelda game. It's got all of the staples of 2D Zelda, I guess, but it just... The thing that always like didn't sit right about it with me, and still doesn't even on this playthrough, is it doesn't have the right coat of paint. We must find the Elemental Sanctuary. Okay, we already read this. I must have hit select by accident. Like, all of the lore elements are all so, like, they're like fake Zelda lore elements. Like, instead of the Triforce, we have the Light Force. Instead of the Death Mountain, we have Mount Krenal. It's stuff like that that just... I don't know. It's like, I don't really get why they did that. Egg Roll buddy, thank you for the host. How's it going, Egg Roll? Mount Krenal is the less successful Death Mountain. Yeah, I know, right? Except, I thought of this last time and I forgot to, Bone Shock, thank you for that bit. I really appreciate it. I appreciate every bit I can get. Egg Roll buddy, it's going okay. Finishing up work. How are you guys? Artificer Nemo, thank you for the 10 bits. Much, much appreciated. Egg Roll, I'm doing great. Except my son bumped his head and he's been crying about it for a while and knocking on the door every now and then. So if I suddenly say I need to be right back and get up, that's why. But hopefully he starts to feel better. Alright, Hyrule Castle is this way. Yeah, Egg Roll, I just beat the second dungeon here. So I think that puts us at about halfway through the game. This is not a first time playthrough, but the last time I played this game was when it first came out. So it's been a very long time. This is the Zelda game that's been the longest since I've replayed. Are you sure I look alright? I never know what to wear to formal occasions. Dude, Eslo. Why are you even asking that? Okay, so I guess first let's go ask the king if he knows where the entrance is. You remember it being extremely short? It's so... Yes, compared to, like, the first 5 Zelda games is extremely short, but, like, it's about the same length dungeon-wise as Majora's Mask. Oh, how do we do this? Want to fuse kinstones in this dire time? Well, I can see no harm in it. Hey, we've got the right one. Maybe something good will happen. And Wind Waker... How many dungeons does Wind Waker have? It's like 5 or 6, right? So I feel like in this era, Zelda games were getting very short. But I too think that all those games are too short. Okay, Minish Woods. We'll have to go pick that up. Ah, perfect fit. My, but that's nice. Good luck to you. But we actually need to talk to you.
Oh, Link, you've returned. Welcome. Did you gather the elements? What? A sanctuary, you say? Why, I've heard of no such thing in my castle. A sanctuary. You know, I do recall a story my grandmother once told me long ago. She said she saw a doorway appear in the palace courtyard as a child. If this door does indeed open only once a century, it may be open even now. As with the Picori themselves, the door is visible only to the eyes of a child. We might have walked past it recently and never even known it was there.
Well, let's, want to fuse kinstones? Sure, why not? We've got a match for him too. It's in a puddle. Oh, it is a puddle no more. South Hyrule Field. They fit perfectly. I didn't expect that. Maybe something good will happen now. Alright, let's see. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Let's see, how do we get to the courtyard? Please find a way to break the curse on Princess Zelda. Oh, we don't have a map of the castle. Okay. I don't remember seeing a courtyard anywhere. Did you guys ever watch the Zelda cartoon? That was on, like, at the same time as the Mario Brothers cartoon? I think that Zelda cartoon is kind of underrated. I actually think it's really good in a lot of ways. Bonechock, yes, you love it. Good, yes, I love it too. Sure, that comes as no surprise, yeah. Egg Roll Buddy, the Nintendo cartoons were just past your time, unfortunately. You know, they were just past my time too, but I've, except for when I was very young, I watched the Super Mario World cartoon, but I didn't watch any others. But I've gone back and watched the Zelda cartoon, and I love it. You want to buy the DVDs sometimes? I have the Super Mario Brothers 3 show on DVD. I don't know if they still print them though. I think I checked kind of recently, and they're a little bit expensive. Link, look! See how that doorway glows? Could that be the doorway? The door that leads to the sanctuary? Nobody in the castle seems to be able to see it but you and me. Let's go, quickly. Elemental Sanctuary. Oh, this place is pretty. Uses that Zelda 2 lore to the max. Oh, does it? Is the do they mention the Triforce of Courage in there? It's pretty cheap on Amazon. It's I think you can stream it for free from some places. I think it's definitely all on YouTube. So this is the Elemental Sanctuary then. This is where we can infuse your blade with the power of the elements. Yes, there seems to be a pedestal for your sword right in the middle there. This place is pretty cool. Is it really? You should give them a watch then. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you should give them a watch, especially the Zelda one. Bone Shock, you're pretty sure you rewatched it on YouTube? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we went over a friend's house like a couple weeks ago before Thanksgiving and brought the kids, and what they did while they were the only kids there. My kids were the only kids there. So we just turned the TV on for them, and they watched that on YouTube. So I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube, and it's like good quality on YouTube too. But if it's not on YouTube, it's definitely. So I have like the Roku operating system on my TV downstairs, our main TV, and like there's a search engine on there that searches across all different streaming services, and there's like a ton of free streaming services that just have ads. And it's almost always on one of those. All right, let's put the sword in the pedestal, the not pedestal of time. The white sword became the purple and red sword. The powers of the earth and fire elements have infused your blade. Ooh. Ancient stone tablet.
Let's see if I can't read that tablet for you. Fill your sword with power and walk over the glowing tile. Perhaps it refers to those flashing spots on the floor around you. Well, what are you waiting for? Try it, Link.
Okay. I'm here. Is this the power? Oh, there we go.
Whoa, you just split in two. So this is the power of the white sword. I guess you can double yourself like that anytime you see those panels.
Alright, so if you guys didn't know, this game has elements of 4 swords in it. And now we're seeing that. Actually, I'm probably gonna go here, right? They really like that 4 swords concept. I know, even to this day, almost. I mean, the Triforce Heroes for the 3DS was like the modern interpretation of 4 swords. Okay, wait a sec. What? We got that ability, but we didn't. Okay, only 2 elements remain. They must be in the places marked on your map by the Minish Elder. Why don't we take another look at that map? If memory serves me correctly, there should be a mark out on the westernmost edge of Castor Wilds. Alright, we'll do that. So, I'm actually playing through Triforce Heroes right now. And at first, my very first impression of Triforce Heroes was there was way too much text. Way too much talking. Then I finally got past all that and got into the actual gameplay. Like okay, so let me qualify this. Like there was so much talking that I like put the game down and didn't bother playing it. Like I got to the point where you can actually start playing, and I was like bored by that time. So I put it down for like several months, and then I picked it back up recently and started playing it. And at first I was having a lot of fun, but it has overstayed its welcome. And I'm like halfway through it. So I don't think it's that good. Interesting. You are the last person I expected to find here. And just as I was wondering who could be behind this, I find my old master.
Vati!
And as always, you are dressed in, the shabbiest of rags.
My curses are not to be mocked. The one I cast on you is most powerful. No matter what power you wield, you will never break it. You haven't changed in the slightest. I should never have created that cap. It only fueled your insane desires. Fool, a hat that grants the wishes of its wearer is a spectacular creation. Thanks to you, I have gone from being a meek, minuscule nothing to the greatest sorcerer alive. You cannot stop me now, and I have you to thank for it. Accept this small gesture of gratitude from me. Wait, Vati, wait!
We got some Wind Waker moblins to fight.
That foul Vati! What could he be scheming now? Link, I feel I owe you an explanation of what has happened. You see, Vati and I are both Minish. I was once a famous sage and a renowned Minish craftsman. Vati was only a boy when I took him on as my apprentice, but he became enchanted by the wickedness in the hearts of men. One day, Vati took a hat I made for the humans, my pride and joy. It granted the wishes of its wearer. He put it on without permission.
Oh, he's just a little Vati. These sprite renders of Wind Waker enemies are so dang cool. I agree. The pixel art in this game is top notch. That is one thing that it's very strong in, is the pixel art.
Vati, what are you doing there? Oh, what a vile form you've taken. Vile? I am a sorcerer now, and my power is beyond compare. No longer will I tire away as your apprentice. Now all shall call me master. Why, Vati? What are you plotting? This year, on the day that becomes but once a century, the portal opens. And when it does, I shall claim the light force as my own. I will be transformed, perfect, and there will be none who can stop me. Gah!
And now you're a bird hat.
Ah ha 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 ha. Tell me, how does it feel, my sorcerer's curse? Do you see, Eslo? I am truly your master now, and you cannot stop me. And with that, I must be leaving. You know the legends, of course. The gifts the Picori gave the humans. What you call the Picori Blade was the first of those gifts. The second? Well, you call it Light Force, but it is a source of limitless magical power. If Vati were to get it now, it would be devastating. I came to the world of men hoping to stop Vati, and I met you in the woods. But it seems we won't be breaking the curse on me anytime soon. However, with the Sacred Blade, we can certainly restore Princess Zelda. I'm sorry. All that has happened has been due to my own pride, my folly. I must rely on you, on your power, until we've put an end to Vati. Well, Link, enough fairy tales. We must search for the next element.
Alright. We are back to exploration mode. And where is the next element? Caster Wiles. Is that over here? I'm not sure which one is Caster Wilds. But let's see. We have some other stuff to check out, though. The stuff that we got from the Kinstones. That's what they're called, Kinstones. We gotta find that stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I should try to cross that river. Do we have bombs? Sure do. Bum, bum. Oh wait, we cannot swim. Looks like we probably need 3 links to push this. Royal Valley. Hyrule Town. So the thing that just like doesn't really jive with me about this game is just how it like ignores everything about Legend of Zelda lore. Right? Like what is this room in the basement where the Four Sword is cultivated? Like, I don't get that. Like, and I especially don't like this whole like Four Swords series, which is like Four Swords this and Four Sword Adventure. I don't like how they like worked so hard to like include them in the official Zelda timeline. I feel like they retconned things just to fit those games into the timeline, and I wish they could have just like had them be their own standalone thing, you know? Alright, where are we going? Let's try going this way. Ah, here's something we can reach now that we couldn't before. Hey, Girl Buddy, it's interesting because imagine what it would have been like if those games took off. I don't know. I mean, I think they were always intended to be just like side games to maybe like... I think they were always intended to sell GBA link cables, to be honest, and probably not much more. I mean, they used the Zelda worlds. I feel like they stay very niche for sure because they're so inaccessible. Like, I mean, the Four Swords games for sure. Like, do you know anybody that has played either of the Four Swords games with 4 players, 4 human players? I don't think I do. Let's see, what's over here? Is this something that opened up? Oh, it's a Great Fairy? Maybe? I like her pixel art looks really great too. Welcome to the Adventurer's Spring. I have need of many rupees. Please throw all of yours into the spring. Sure. What else am I gonna do with them? Really? You know that if you do this, you will have absolutely no rupees left, right? Will you really throw them all in? I don't have any use for them. You are most kind. I do not really need your rupees, but I must reward such a kind adventure with some of my power. You got a big wallet. Oh, nice. I like how that worked. May light shine on your quest. Let's see. Hey, Girl Buddy, but if they were bigger, you definitely would have gotten more of a multiplayer emphasis on mainline games. I didn't know Four Swords needed a link cable when I was 6. I waited on that title screen for so long. Oh no, poor Egg Roll. I was like, why isn't this working? That's so sad. See, Nintendo gotcha. So me and my brother each had our own GBAs, so I did get to play Four Swords with him, 2 players. Definitely never played it 4 players. And I think by the time Four Sword Adventure came out, he wasn't as into video games as I was anymore. So I played that one by myself. So I don't think I've ever even played that. multiplayer. Oh, can't jump over there. Alright, where else can we go? Hey, it's Malin. Honestly, where did Dad go this time? I leave for just a few minutes and he locks up the ranch and takes off. Let's see, can I help you in any way? Nope. Maybe we can unlock the door. Maybe we can like get inside and unlock the door from the inside. Yeah, I really love these transition screens. They're all so good. Alright, let's see if we can get into her house as a little small boy. Can we just go under the door? Nope. Can we go around the back? Doesn't look like it. Whoops, I did not mean to grow. Did not mean to do that. Let's see though, can I go around? I don't think so. I think I'm missing whatever I need to go any further that way. Here we go. This is a new thing. Vale Falls. Let's see, hopefully this is the place we need to go. Oh, look at that. Every piece of heart that I've found has just been, like, sitting out in the open, chilling. Okay, there is nowhere else to go here because we cannot swim. These P-hats are trying to drop bombs on me. They're not going to be successful. Maybe I should read a sign. Okay, so Castor Woods must be, or Castor Wilds. Oh, I was trying to go into the woods though to get whatever, whatever spawned from the Kinstone. That was my ultimate goal, actually. I almost forgot. Did I already try going this way? Oh yeah. I sure did. Alright, I'm a little bit lost right now. Let me check the map. How do I get into these woods? From the north, maybe. But no. That can't be it. Oh, okay. I see. Just need to go south a little bit more. Yep, it's right here. Look at the light beams shining overhead in the woods here. That is really good. Alright, I have to remember where this, what opened up and where was it. I feel like it was somewhere around here. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe it was north. Or... oops. Man, I'm really bad at, like, staying away from the edges of things in this game. Okay, I'm going to jump in the tree stump and just see what's to the left here. And if I don't see anything, then I will continue on to the next place. I wish it marked it on the map. Like, it marks it for a second when you first do the kinstone thing. But it doesn't stay marked. Hey, there's a chest here. What? 200 rupees. We can actually carry them. Most of them. The pixel art here is really good too. Can I get out this way? No. I wish I could teleport right now. I don't think I can. Let's see what these guys say. Had you never seen any Minish before you came here? Really? That's so strange. We Minish live all over the place. Okay, that's not super helpful. Is this the way out? I have walked very far into a place that I can't get out of easily. This is annoying. Maybe it is this way. The Elder's house. Oh yeah, it is. Let's see if he's got any tips for me.
Leave through this door here. It will take you out of the forest quickly.
There we go. Eventually, I'm going to be able to teleport. To those locations, those stone locations. Those symbols on the grounds. On the ground is what I mean. Okay, let's try to find the place we actually need to go. So are you guys playing any good games? Anybody playing Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker? I played Final Fantasy XIV for a little bit. I played through A Realm Reborn, but A Realm Reborn was ultimately not too great for me. So I didn't play anywhere past that. Working through Heaven's Ward. ARR is really hard to get through. Yeah, so I got through it, and then afterwards I didn't have it in me to continue. And I've seen, I've watched some people playing later stuff on streams, and it looks amazing actually. Like, I think I was watching somebody play near the end of, is it Shadowbringers? Shadowbringers, yeah. You know, Robot is really down on it. Oh, let me know if you need help sometime if you feel up to it. You know, Robot is really down on it. On A Realm Reborn, or on like the story in general. But anyways, like I saw the end of Shadowbringers and it looked amazing. Like, if there was anything remotely close to that in A Realm Reborn, I would definitely still be playing it. So it's kind of sad. The story in general, I feel like what I saw of Shadowbringers, and I saw something from before Shadowbringers too. What I saw was really, really good. Okay, what am I stuck on here? How do I go south? Can I go this way. Oh, here we go. This is the kind of stuff that you do in Four Swords. You get together and you push blocks. Aggro buddy, you get the argument, like, I wish Shadowbringers had been what FF14 was, but at the same time you can't have Shadowbringers without the other 3 base games. I think I think A Realm Reborn could have been better. Like, it could have been the same story, and it could have been a lot better, I think. But I understand that. I understand, like, going through all of the like going through all that front matter makes it more impactful. But honestly, like, what I saw, I don't know much about what happens in between A Realm Reborn and Shadowbringers, but what I was watching from Shadowbringers still was very compelling. Oh, like they were still clearly still trying to figure it out. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. I just wish the gameplay was more than walk from one NPC to the next NPC continuously. Hello, I am Percy, Poet Laureate of Hyrule. And you are Link? Oh no, the pleasure is mine. I travel all over the realm, writing verse wherever I go. But here I am returning after a long absence only to find the road blocked. It wouldn't feel like such a waste if I hadn't lost half of my kinstone. When misfortune rains down upon my head, it pours in torrents. I think I may have dropped it in the inn I stayed at last night. I see no other course than to put these tragic events to verse. I see stars beyond the rainbow, but I cannot reach them. Though the stone I lost is small, large was its place in my heart. Does he want to trade kinstones? No. Hey girl, you think I should give Heaven's Word a chance? Maybe. Maybe. I guess now is not a good time though, because I hear that the queues are very long. Like, so many people decided that they were waiting until Endwalker to play FF14 apparently, and it sounds like it's very hard to get in, right? Yeah, it's very much that, but I think the framing gets better. Like, you're going to new NPCs, but also going to new places. Bone Shock, this lowly paladin can also help. Hey girl, this is absolutely a horrible time. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe in a little while I'll give it a try again. I think I need a break from Final Fantasy for a little bit, because I think I burned myself out playing too many Final Fantasy games at once. With 3 and 2 and 14, and I even tried to replay 15 briefly. That didn't last very long. Ah, what a strange feeling. I sensed something from the castle's direction. Or was it just me? Ooh, something's happening. Uh-oh.
Who's there? What? Vati, how did you get in here?
It's gonna turn the king to stone too.
What are you doing?
It looks like you're all here.
Very well. The King of Hyrule has words for you. You all know of the power of the Picori gave to mankind, do you not? The golden light force of limitless magical power. I want it. It is somewhere here in Hyrule. Go now and bring me this power. Waste no time. Go forth at once, and bring me the light force. Fling anyone who refuses into the dungeon, him and his family too. I will tolerate no disobedience. Now search high and low throughout these lands of Hyrule.
Oh, the king has been co-opted.
Maybe it's just the wind, but I hope nothing bad has happened. Anyway, we need to look for the next element. The map says it should be around here somewhere.
Aggro Buddy, depending on the time you get in, you can either contend with 40 people or 4,000 people. Yeah, that's what I've been reading. Yeah, I felt bad he missed out on you playing 2. How was the ending? Oh, Eggroll, I have not beaten it. I'm just taking a break. Actually, I'm probably not gonna come back to it on stream. I'll probably finish it on my own time later. It was going on for too long, and you know the pacing in the back half of FF2 was really solid. Like there was so much different stuff going on, and I could just figure out where I was going and get there, and there was no grinding, and all of the bosses were like way easier than any of the encounters in the dungeons until the last boss, and it just feels like I need to grind to beat him. And of course none of my abilities or spells are leveled up, so I mean it's just gonna be a lot of grinding before I can actually beat that game, sadly. So I just wanted to move on to the next thing, so here we are. Caster Wilds, danger, don't forget your Pegasus boots. I do not have Pegasus boots. Maybe I should go see if I can get some Pegasus boots down this way. Oh dang, yeah, I know, it's a bummer. You got a Kinstone piece, okay. But I will beat it. Maybe I'll post my beating the boss on YouTube or something.
You gotta do what? I gotta believe.
Always know that's what I've got to do, Bone Chalk. Yeah, I believe I can beat it. I just don't want to do it on stream. It's not gonna be fun to. It's not gonna be fun to stream, and it's probably not gonna be fun to watch. So yeah, when I get there, I'll record it and I'll post it on to YouTube, and you guys can watch me beat it that way if you want. I planted a bean near my house, but it just doesn't want to grow. Oh, I know how to grow beans. You just need a little water. I can't walk through this grass, can I? Where is this bean, though? Is this the bean? That looks like a rock. If you recorded it and then streamed yourself commentating over it like it was a basketball game, I would find that very entertaining. Interesting idea. I'll think about it. Let's see. I guess we'll try going into Caster Wilds, because I don't see a bean around. Although, for good measure, let's grab some. Can I get this water? Oh, it needs to be deeper water to scoop it up. There we go. Alright, let's just go see if that rock near that Minish house is actually the bean or not. Are you a bean? No. Definitively, that rock is not a bean. We've learned this. So, by the way, speaking of moving on to the next thing, now, I'm not ready to, like, put Minish Cap down or anything. We're definitely going to beat this game. This game is a nice, easy jog, I think. But I've put a poll on Discord for what to play next. So the options are Castlevania Chronicles for PS1, Klonoa Door to Phantomile for PS1, and Wonder Boy and Monster World for Genesis. If you would like to have a say in what I play next after Minish Cap, join the Discord and cast your vote. Right now, I think Klonoa and Castlevania Chronicles are tied. So this must be Castor Wilds. It's a nasty, dank place filled with swampland and mire. But we know there's an element waiting for us somewhere in here, so in we go. Come on, Link. Into the muck with us. Alright, away we muck. Oh gosh. I don't think we can walk fast enough to cross this swamp. We're going to have to find some way to get across safely. Yes, we are going to need Pegasus boots, aren't we? Let's find those. What does this sign say? Oh yeah, it just says don't forget your Pegasus boots. Let's see, there's that poet that stayed in an inn. I'm guessing the inn is somewhere in Hyrule Town. Oh no, I just dumped water on the ground. Is this an inn? This is like a tavern, which is kind of like an inn. Oh, let's do some kinstone fusing. Got it. Ah, Egro Buddy has activated scanline. So this is a special scanline case. Alright, let's make a mental note of where that is. It's right near the entrance to the woods. Alright, so since we are playing a Game Boy Advance game, one of the scanline filters that we have access to here on the RetroTink 5X is the LCD screen. So I think that this one is appropriate for Game Boy Advance. So let's go with this. 10 minutes. Whoa, very cool. I know, right? I enjoy it. Why is this thing off center? Get, oh, not that. Get centered, please. There we go. That's a little more centered. And also away from my face. Okay. Oh, they fit perfectly, in fact. They say that means good luck for us. Okay, so we've got a thing there. She wants to fuse. I feel like there's so many steps to doing the kinstone thing, to like getting your reward. First you have to find the kinstones, then you have to find the person to fuse with, and then you have to go get the thing. Okay, that popped up like right over here though, so let's go do that. Hey, it's Beetle. We gotta see what Beetle's selling. He wasn't here before. This one was like in the northeast corner of the town. Right? Or... where was it? Was it on the roof of the school? Maybe it was on the roof of the school and I can't get there. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I think I'm just gonna find the kinstone stuff if I get there. Why, hello there! Thanks for coming by. I sell all kinds of Picolite. I just put it in your bottle and good stuff happens when you drink it. Oh, that red Picolite will make your quest so much easier. It makes it a cinch for you to find hearts. Care to buy some? 200 rupees. No. Let's see what else we got. White Picolite is for people who want to get lucky. It makes it easier for you to find kinstone pieces. No. What else you got? That's an empty bottle. If I ever find a new kind of Picolite, I'll put it there. What about this one? It's only for the most serious of collectors. It'll make it easier for you to find mysterious shells. Okay, I'll buy that one. I made a sale! Oh, thank you! Please do come again! Alright, where is the inn? Wait, is this an inn? That looks like a bed. Hi there, and welcome to the Happy Hearth. Need a rest, kid? Well, we can take care of that, and even throw in a present to boot. Oh, I shouldn't have spent all my rupees on that. Whatever it was. Alright, forget it. Oh, now, you don't want to stay? Well, come again. Alright, let's see if... Uh-oh. I drank that stuff. Oh, man. 200 rupees down the gullet. I was trying to do something else. Anything else. So does anybody remember where Percy the poet said he dropped his stone? I've clearly already been here. Oh, wait a minute. These chests will only be openable once, like if you stay there.
Hey, what do you know about that Light Force stuff? People are saying it's some kind of treasure that can grant you any wish. Anyway, now the king's in a big huff trying to find it. It's strange, though. He never struck me as the greedy type before. It's almost like he's a different person now.
Yay, yay! Hey, wait up! Wait! Those kids are going wild. That's what my house is like every day. Oh look, it's the oracles. We need to find a nice quiet place where we can settle down. This is Din, Nehru, and Faror from the Oracles games. I did not remember them having a cameo in here. It's so nice to be here at last, and such a big town it is. Staying in this inn forever would start to be a bother. That's a real neat little Easter egg. Can we go out the other way in here? Nope, that door is locked. Okay. Oh, this guy wants to do the kinstone thing. Nope. Don't got the right one for you, buddy. Alright. That's the inn, and I didn't find anything in there. Well, what does Eslo have to say? According to the map, we'll need to cross Castor Wilds. That unexplored region is where we must go to find the next element. Okay. So clearly the Pegasus boots have something to do with the NPCs that are here. So it's either the poet or the Minish, who said the Minish guy said he planted a bean. They planted a bean near their house, and it won't grow. Maybe it needs the mountain water. Let's talk to that Minish again. Planted a bean near my house, but it just doesn't want to grow. I have not seen a bean near your house, man. There are no beans around here, other than that rock. I mean, I could try to bring the Mount Crenal spring water over here, but I feel like it's not gonna work, and I'm just gonna have wasted my time. Let's keep looking. Let's go talk to Percy the poet again. Let's see, where were they? What is this door again? Oh. Okay, this is a... Oh my, that fragment looks just like mine. They might even fit together. The two kinstone pieces fit perfectly. I hope this is the Pegasus boots. Ah, the tree is happy again. Oh, perfect. They fit. That's it. I've got it now. The perfect verse. Apart or whole, these two are one. Two lost and broken halves, like me and my beloved. There you have it, guys. The perfect verse. You heard it here first. Alright, I hope that that is actual progress. I'm skeptical because the whole kinstone thing seems optional. Oh dear, Link, won't you listen to my verse? When I finally returned to my home, sweet home, a stranger was there. I'm an extremely shy person and I just can't talk to someone I don't know, so I had to put my feelings to verse. While I was gone, did you break in to practice your thieving art? Even if you rob my home, you can never steal my heart. So you want to fuse kinstones? I hope they fit again this time. How did he get here before us? Percy's house. Who is this? This is a very scary looking person. The swamp in Castor Wilds is bottomless, I say. To get across that swamp, you'll need to run as swiftly as the wind blows. Can you help me with that? Alright, the 10 minutes is up on the scan lines. Thank you for activating that, egg roll buddy. We're gonna go back to normal now. It's fun to try that out. Scan lines add a surprising amount of depth. Yeah, I agree. They especially these ones that are you know, so the LCD one is a little different because I mean, I'm playing this on an LCD TV right now. It's just a much higher resolution LCD screen than a Game Boy Advance screen. But I think it makes it look like a Game Boy Advance screen, which is really cool. But especially the ones that emulate an actual CRT look. Those are like CRTs add a lot to the game experience for retro games. Agril, I think that's partially why remasters with smooth sprites aren't the same. Oh, smooth sprites are awful. Like, that is like the worst thing you can do to a pixel art game, I think, is to use like those smoothing filters that like make the edges curved. Like how the before the pixel remasters, how the like the modern ports of the 2D Final Fantasies looked. That is like just not for me. Run as swiftly as the wind blows. I know I need Pegasus boots. Where do I get them? Can you please tell me where to find them? Let's see. Well, I talked to this person for you. Does this person inside want to do kinstones? No. Huh, so we are no closer than we were before. Well, we need to run as swiftly as the wind. I know that I need to do that, but how do I do it? How does one run as swiftly as the wind? Alright, I think I'm at the point where I want to go try that Mount Crenol water. If only I could just roll as swiftly as the wind, that would be perfect, right? What's down here? Have I ever gone down here? Oh yeah, this was the way forward. Okay, we've been here. Hey girl, I don't know where I read it, but I remember reading that scan lines on top of the original sprites add even more detail somehow. I mean, it's not adding detail because all it's doing is putting black lines through the image, right? But what it does is, I guess, so maybe part of like seeing more detail in older games on CRTs has to do with colors bleeding together, I think. So if you play games in composite video, the way that the composite video signal is formed, you know, you're like blending the colors all together in one wire, right? And there are some games, especially on the Genesis, that take advantage of that color bleeding and create effects with it. So Streets of Rage has one such example. Streets of Rage 2 has one such example. In the first level of Streets of Rage 2, when you go inside the bar, there's these overhead lights, and if you play it in either in RGB or you know, on a modern port through emulation, basically those overhead lights just look like a yellow checkerboard on top of the top of the screen. But if you were to play that in composite video, it would look like a transparent layer of yellow. And the other the other famous example is in Sonic 1. There's the waterfall. If you play it in RGB or in some modern format, the waterfall is just like white lines, white vertical lines. But the if you play it in composite, it's like running water. Let's see this example that you posted here, Eggroll. I follow this account, by the way, CRT Pixels. They post a lot of cool stuff. Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, it's all about. So this is a screenshot of a CRT. It's not just like scan lines on an emulator or even like scan lines on a scaled scaling from the original hardware, like what I'm doing here. And that's using S-Video, which is not as high fidelity as RGB, but a little bit higher quality than composite. So it's still got some of that blending. So that could be where that like perceived detail is. It definitely does add a lot. 100%. It's the way that these games were meant to be seen, I think. I mean, it's the only way that people that people knew they could look, I think. Bone Shock, thank you for suggesting the VCR for you. Hey, you're welcome, Bone Shock. It was so cool seeing Crystallis in RF, because like since I have the Model 1 NES that has the composite video, I usually play it in composite, which definitely still looks different than RF. When I was a kid, I played everything in RF, even up to GameCube. So yeah, it was cool seeing it like that. I think that's playing those games in RF is, I think, super nostalgic in a way. I have a VCR, but I think to do like the RF in and out through composite, I think I need a remote for it. It made Crystallis very bueno. I agree, it totally made Crystallis very bueno. You even had your 360 in RF for a brief period. Wow. I didn't even know that they made an RF modulator for 360. Oh right, we're going to try this green water on the maybe a bean. All right, this is probably not gonna do anything. Maybe I should try bringing the water to the guy first, to the Minish. It might be a female Minish. I don't know if it's a guy. Don't know if Minish have gender. Planted a bean near my house, but it just doesn't want to grow. I've got water for you, but I'm afraid that it's not going to do anything. I guess I should grow. I guess I shouldn't dump the water out when it's just a little bit of water. Okay, no, that's definitely not the bean that he's talking about. Where is that bean? Where are the Pegasus boots? Now, in A Link to the Past, aren't the Pegasus boots in a library in Kakariko Village? Am I remembering that right? Because there's a library in this game. Let's go see what's in the library. I'm not sure which building is the library, though. This is the mayor.
Ahem, that hole in the garden leads to a shelter of sorts. But it's not like I'm trying to run off and save myself alone or anything. Just keep that in mind. Want to fuse kinstones? Oh, please, yes.
You use them in the library to get the book. Oh, that's right, Bonechuck. You get the boots after finishing the first dungeon. I can't remember where the Pegasus boots are in A Link to the Past. I'm guessing they're not in that hole in this game.
Oh, that's so pretty. A perfect fit. Now I know we'll get lucky.
Let's see what's down here. I remember the Four Swords stuff down here, but it looks like I need more. I need to be able to make more links. You have to. Oh, right. I remember. There's a shoesmith. What's a shoesmith called? That's not a word. Shoemaker? They're just called shoemakers, aren't they? Thanks, Egg Roll. You're right. You're totally right. And that's where. Look at this. There's a giant boot on the roof of this house. That's all. I don't think I have to help him. I think I just have to take the shoes and run. Can I? Well, let's see. Let's see what happens if we shrink. Wait, those shoes are gone now. I guess all. Oh, look at all these Minish here. Hey, you're Link, right? You're the one who brought the sword to Master Malari. You're on a quest to help the princess, aren't you? I wish I could go on a quest, but then who'd make Rem's shoes for him? Ho, you need Pegasus boots? Why, you're just in time. We made a pair just now while Rem was sleeping. But only Rem can put the finishing touches on them. Haha, that sleepyhead Rem is nearly impossible to wake up. If you want to wake him, you'll need to get an item from Syrup's hut. It's a little bit of a trek, but we'll mark it for you on your map. Okie doke. By the way, this thing with like the shoemaker sleeping and having like little fairy folk make his shoes in his sleep, this is totally a fairy tale that I remember reading to my kids. I can't remember any other details about it. It might have been. I kind of want to say it was like a Christmas story, maybe. But does anybody know about that? Has anybody ever heard that as a fairy tale? I think it's really interesting that it's in this game that way. Okay, we gotta go to the woods. It's not that story about the old lady who lived in a shoe, right? No, it's not the old lady who lived in a shoe. It's a shoemaker, and his wife is involved in the story somehow. But, oh look, it's Tingle. Tingle's in this game. Oh, we can talk to him now. We gotta talk to Tingle. It's a shoemaker. His wife has something to do with it, but yeah, he falls asleep. He like can't make good shoes. Yes, that's it. It's a grim fairy tale. Yeah. The elves and the shoemaker. That's it. Yeah, we have a book of Grimm's fairy tales. That must be where I read it from. You want to fuse kinstones? Oh, Tingle is so happy. The two kinstone pieces fit perfectly. A poor, hard-working shoemaker had so little leather that he could only make a single pair of shoes. One evening, leaving the pair with the work unfinished, he went to bed and commended himself to God. After waking up the next morning and saying his prayers, he found the shoes completely finished and perfectly well made in his workbench. A customer soon entered the store and offered more than the usual price, for he was fond of the pair. I don't know why I even started attempted to copy and paste this entry. One evening, shortly before Christmas, the shoemaker said to his wife, "Why don't we stay up tonight and see who is giving us this helping hand?" And his wife agreed. Hiding in a corner of the room, they saw the two little men working quickly and nimbly on the shoes, then running away after their work was completely finished. Have you found all of Tingle's brothers yet? If you confuse Kinstones with all of us, Tingle has a surprise for you. In fact, Tingle is positive you will get something very, very, very good. Good luck, Mr. Fairy. Yep, that's the story, Egg Roll. You found it. We gotta get to the woods. And I have a surprise for you. Bonechalk has redeemed. Check out a retro mag. Awesome. Let's do it. So I actually have some new stock of magazines. So we need to give thanks to our mod Oceanics42. He procured a big. Hold on a second. I need 2 hands for this. Oceanics procured this big ol' stack of Game Pros from the 90s. So I'm gonna pick one from here. I don't think Oceanics is here, so I was gonna wait to give him the proper shout out and thanks for when he's here. But yeah, we've got some new stuff, so we're not gonna run out of magazines to look through anytime soon. All right, I need to connect stuff. I thought I made another scene for this. Oh well, we'll use an old one. I need to start the camera stuff. Bear with me a second here. Let's try this one more time. Okay. And let's go here. We'll use this old one. All right, so there's something really cool in here. We're gonna look at this one. It is. Oh. It's got Sonic and Knuckles on the cover. This is Game Pro from October 1994. Yeah. So we got Sonic and Knuckles is the cover story. Primal Rage. Arcade Pro Strategy Guide for Primal Rage. Mortal Kombat 2. What else? Preview for Sonic Triple Trouble and Earthworm Jim. Virtua Fighter combos are covered, and it's got Shaq Fu. It's got something about Shaq Fu in here. Corey Don, what's up? Welcome in, Corey Don. Corey Don, you are catching us while we are looking at an old magazine. This is one of my channel point redemptions, where we just flip through a random magazine from the 90s, gaming magazine from the 90s. It's beautiful. Is that official art? Eggroll, I do not think this is official art. I think GamePro did their own artwork. Yeah, Corridon, settle in, get cozy. I hope you'll enjoy it. Hope you're having a good night too, by the way. We have an ad for Bubsy 2. Bubsy 2. So big, Only madmen, fanatics, and 15-year-olds will finish. You know, I don't know if that's true about Bubsy. Let's see. What could possibly go wrong? Ah, Corydon, you know Egg Roll Buddy? Everybody knows Egg Roll Buddy. That Egg Roll Buddy, he gets around. In a good way. In a good way, Egg Roll Buddy. Let's see. You'll get old waiting for someone to top Sega CD. Not sure if that's too true. Look at this guy. Look how in your face he is. Alright, this is still for Sega CD. Game Genie? Buzz codes? The latest codes for the hottest games? Oh, this is interesting. They had like a page where they posted Game Genie codes. So I never read GamePro back in the day. Oh man, I just realized how like totally effed this this scene is. Let me see. Let me try this one. Nope, that one's even worse. Okay. So I thought I made a more up-to-date scene, so stuff is all crazy, but you can see the magazine. That's all that matters. Yes, we are still waiting for Sega CD to be topped in some ways. I mean, there's a lot of consoles that can play Night Trap now, so maybe that day has come. What have we got? Table of contents. Street Fighter hits the big screen. That's about the Street Fighter movie, I guess. I really need to see what they say about Sonic and Knuckles. This is kind of a cool ad for Double Dragon, just because it has like all these little characters on the bottom. I like that. Is this just Double Dragon? I can't tell. Double Dragon 5. Okay. That's what it was. What is this? Fleer proudly announces Marvel Masterpieces 94 featuring 158 new paintings by the world-renowned Hildebrandt brothers. That's cool. Street Fighter the movie, the game. Yes. That is a title for sure. Look at this. Breath of Fire. This is like a 2-page Breath of Fire ad in like full up comic book style. I've never seen this one before. This is pretty cool. We got some letters and stuff, some pictures of kids. Guess did like kids send in their pictures? Oh, this is interesting. Like, I think this is like people looking for friends, and they would like put their addresses in magazines and stuff back in the day. I guess I don't see any addresses in here, but I have seen that in magazines before. Corydon, you're a bit younger and had Game Informer growing up. This is so much cooler. That seems really doxy. It is. I mean, it was before the internet. It was like before. It was a very different time, you know. And that just speaks to it. Oh, look what we got here. This is a cool one. It just says, "It doesn't seem fair, does it?" It's like all these. This is an ad for Final Fantasy 3. Which is, of course, Final Fantasy 6. Let's see, is there more to this ad? Oh yeah, on the next page. Who says life is fair? Ha, look, Mog is... It wasn't fair to the monsters, because Mog is so OP. Alright, let's skip ahead a little bit. This is a pretty thick one, so I don't want to... We could always like take up the entire night doing this, so I'm just gonna skip ahead a bit. What is this? Circus Mystery starring Mickey and Minnie. That, you know, Disney games never have interested me too much. Needs more Chupon. Oh, here's our Primal Rage strategy. Oh, this is interesting. It's like it's printed on different paper here. So I think there was a way to like tear this out and maybe like bring it with you to the arcade was the idea. Primal Rage looks like a fun game. I've never played it. The artwork in here is so cool. Especially these Primal Rage monsters. Actually, I mean, I don't see a way to tear this out. I'm not exactly sure why it's not printed on, like, a thicker paper. Alright, here we go. This is the butt of the earthworm that saved the world. Earthworm Jim. Coming in October. Very 90s ad for the game Balls, which, if you guys don't know, is a fighting game where you control characters that look like this, and it's very awful. It's very awful. Something about Dragon's Lair. Oh my gosh, this is Pro Review CDI. Let's see. There we go. Very awful, you mean cultured? That is one potential interpretation. They have reviews for CDI games, though. Let's see if the Zelda games can't be in here, right? There's no way it's gonna get that good. No, of course not. It says Duo. Is this for the Turbo Duo? It's the Godzilla game for TurboGrafx, which is supposed to be very good. I've only like dabbled with this game. I've never played it for very long. Does it cover the Zelda CDI? Everyone was ashamed of that. I don't think it does because we're already in TurboGrafx reviews. Some sports games. Okay, you know what? I got close to the end here already, but we have to go back and look for the Sonic and Knuckles article. So hold on one moment. We've got to find out where's Sonic and... Oh, here it is. Okay. So we got Sonic plus Knuckles. Twice as much fun. Everyone's favorite hog is back with a new buddy in a Sonic adventure with some surprising twists. Let's see. Trying to see if there's any like big takeaways from this. Like, the whole concept of the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge was very, like, unheard of at the time, so I kind of want to see what they say about the cartridge itself. But I also don't want to read the entire article word for word. Lock-on technology is underrated. It's fall, the leaves are changing. Wait, let me get what I'm actually reading on screen. It's fall, leaves are changing, the color, the temperature is dropping, and it's time for a new Sonic game. Knuckles, an echidna, made his first cameo appearance in Sonic 3. In this adventure, he becomes a full-fledged character with a set of moves that makes him almost more fun to play than Sonic. What do you guys think? Who's more fun to play as? Sonic or Knuckles? I think it's Sonic for me. Surprise! As for the rumors of a hidden super secret surprise, we can tell you that one exists. This game is backwardly compatible with Sonic 2 and 3. That's the surprise. I thought that was like an advertising point for it, I thought. Alright, let's see what else. This goes on for a few pages. It's just showing previews of the different zones. Ad for Clay Fighter, and then the Street Fighter stuff. Alright, well, I think that'll do it for this issue. This issue page through. Hope you guys had fun. I think this is a really cool one. Sonic and Knuckles cover issue. Definitely very cool.
You gotta do what? I gotta believe.
We all gotta believe. Alright, and with that, let's get back to the Minish Cap, and thank you, Bone Chalk, for redeeming the retro mag. It was fun. Corydon, how have I been enjoying Minish Cap? I like it. It's fun. I played this game when it first came out, and that was the only time I've ever played through it. So this is the Zelda game that's been the longest since I've revisited. I like the gameplay. The gameplay is very fun. The pixel art is amazing. The things I don't like have to do with like the story and setting. I just feel like it's very like budget Zelda is what it feels like. Like they have something called the Light Force instead of the Triforce, and they use the Force Sword instead of the Master Sword, and there's a mountain that looks exactly like Death Mountain, but it's called Mount Krenal, not Death Mountain. So I like that always kind of like put me off about this game, and still does. But it is definitely fun. Alright, this is Link's house. I've got to remember where I was going. We were trying to get back into the woods to find what? To find something for the shoes. What was it? It's marked on our map, right? It's marked on the map. Yeah. We need to go to that place. I wonder if Nintendo was cautious letting Capcom use the entire IP. Speaking of CDI, you know, that probably there's probably something to that, because I feel the same way about the Oracle games, except the Oracle games kind of get a pass because they don't take place in Hyrule. They take place outside of Hyrule, so they can, like, it makes more sense for them to build their own lore about the world that they're in. But this one is, like, specifically in Hyrule. The Oracle games rock. Yeah, I like them. I don't think any of them live up to Link's Awakening, though. Link's Awakening was incredible to me, and still is. Like, I played the remake. Link's Awakening is the same way, yeah. Yeah, I prefer Link's Awakening. I think, in my opinion, Link's Awakening is the clearly ahead of the others. But they're all good, for sure. Alright, how do I get... I have to go all the way around, it looks like. How do I get there? I can't swim yet. They also had that goofy GB Link functionality to unlock certain things. Yeah, but that was like... I don't mind so much how they did it in the Oracle's games, because it's like you play one and then you play the other, and if you... whichever one you play second, you get to see extra stuff in it. I thought that was a cool gimmick. Definitely a gimmick, but I like that one. Link's Awakening was developed by a completely separate team from the first two, you believe? The first two Zelda games? I think you're right, absolutely. First three Zelda games. Oh, Link's Awakening is the first one. Egg roll. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I'm reading out of order. The storytelling of Link's Awakening is more effective than the Oracle's. Yes, I agree with that. The storytelling of Link's Awakening is incredible because it's like, WTF is going on in this world? And what is the windfish? And then when you see what the windfish is, you still ask, what is the windfish? And it leaves you wondering if Koholint Island was real at all. It's amazing. And I've heard that the devs of Link's Awakening were really inspired by Twin Peaks at the time, which is an incredible series. You guys should watch it if you haven't. And I totally see the that influence in Link's Awakening. It's so simple, which is the really cool thing. It is simple, but it's also, I feel like it's a really deep story. Like it's like, what are dreams, you know? That's what Link's Awakening is asking. The show, not the... Oh, yes, the show, not the restaurant, Corydon. I can't speak to the restaurant, but I can say watch the show Twin Peaks. Alright, these doors are closed. How do I get to these places I need to go? Okay, here's one. That's easy. Okay, so I have no way to cross this water that I know of. We've got... I mean, we must have to use the cane, because that's the most recent item that we got. If I go north... Is there another way into the woods? How do we progress? I think we have to go... Well, let's see what this guy has to say. Even I'm getting tired now. I guess I need a wake-up mushroom or something to perk me up. A wake-up mushroom? What the heck is a wake-up mushroom? So, oh, guys, also, speaking of CDI games, I have a sub-goal that you can see at the top of the screen. And when I hit 15 subs, I will play Link Faces of Evil on stream. That is my... That's the sub-goal reward. It will be fun, for sure. It may be painful, but... Oh, look at this, I found the way. But, yeah, I think it'll be a grand old time. I also have an active follower goal, and that's just when I hit 200 followers, I'm going to do a special stream from my arcade cabinet and play arcade games all night. Okay, so how do we do this? I'm not seeing what I can do here. So yeah, I recently decided that I'm going to play all Zelda games, including the spin-off titles that don't necessarily have The Legend of Zelda in front of their name. And, you know, I was debating, should this include the CDI games? And I thought, why not? No, Corydon, I don't have a CDI. For Link Faces of Evil, I'll be playing the PC remastered version that came out a couple months ago. Which is like it's like a direct port to PC. That's fan made. And I guess what this remastered version does, they did it for Link Faces of Evil and Zelda Wand of Gamelon, and I guess what their goal is just to like make the games playable, like not to make them good, not to like change anything about the intent of the games, but just to like make some quality of life improvements. And make them like bearable to play. That's the idea. Okay, I think I've heard CDI emulation is brutal. So I have gotten the emulation pipeline up and running also for one day playing Zelda's Adventure, because that one doesn't have the direct remaster. The Pico Light sold in the human town is made from the nectar of our plants. We sneak into town at night and leave it there for humans to find. Well, that's cute. Okay. I'm not interested in what they have to say. I just want to find the Pegasus boots. Or the Maples shop, or Syrup's shop. Syrup's shop, that's what we're looking for. Yeah, to emulate CDI, the best way to emulate CDI right now is in MAME. What did I have to do to set it up? I had to use, there's just a certain set of commands that you need to do it. It's possible. It didn't take me too long to figure out. But it was not completely straightforward. So along the lines of playing Zelda spin-off titles, there's another one that is not very accessible, but if I'm really gonna be completionist about it, I'll need to play, and that's like Tingle's Magical Rupee Land for the DS. Do you guys know about that game? It was never localized because I guess Nintendo thought Tingle is just way too crazy for us tame Americans. Alright, where do I go? Maybe there was another hidden way over here. That's her house right up there. That's where I need to get to. Link's Crossbow Training is another classic. Yes, I have played that one. That one's already checked off my bucket list. I wonder... Wait. Did I ever try using the cane on this? Nope, that doesn't work. And we've tried bombs on that. Do we ever try the Gust Jar? Nope, we cannot gust it open. I need to be small and be able to go in water. Did you play the 3DS spin-off? Which one is that, Corydon? If you're talking about Triforce Heroes, I'm playing through that right now, actually. Yeah, in fact, that one's proper title is The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes, so even though it's really weird and random and not very Zelda-like, or not very main game Zelda-like, I would not consider it a spin-off for these purposes even. Let's see if we can... Nope. Can't walk through there. Whoops. Yeah, so Triforce Heroes is it's funny. When the first time I turned it on and tried to play it, there's just so much text in the beginning of the game and like the intro that by the time it got done with the text, I was tired already and like was not interested in continuing. So I put it down for several months, and then I recently picked it back up again and decided to try to give it another shot. And at first, once I got into the actual gameplay, I thought it was really fun, but I think it has overstayed its welcome a little bit, and I'm only like halfway through Triforce Heroes, so I don't think it's very good, but it was fun for a little bit. It'd probably be way more fun playing it multiplayer the way it was intended. And then there's the Nintendo Land Zelda sub-game. See, that's not, if it's not its own game, I'm not gonna count it towards the completionist goal. You just stayed away from Triforce Heroes and that co-op Metroid Prime game. Oh yeah, Federation Force. Yeah, I've never played that at all. It would be a lot easier to complete every Metroid Prime game than every Zelda, or than every Metroid game than every Zelda game, though. All right, I don't know where to go. Is there some other kind of item that I can get that I'm forgetting about? A wake-up mushroom or something to perk you up. Okay, what the heck is a wake-up mushroom? Maybe I need to... Well, no, that's what we're trying to get from Syrup, who I guess is the witch of this game. What's on the other side of here? I forgot. I don't think there's anything in there. Maybe I need to look for another entrance to the forest. That's all I can really think of. And I can't do it here, because I can't turn Minish anywhere I please. Alright. Let's go north. Keep going north. Oh, maybe this way. This is a an entrance to the forest that we... I guess I've gone this way, but there was nothing accessible at the time. What's in here? Oh, the fairy. Do you have any advice for me, Great Fairy? Just gonna go through all this animation just to do nothing but heal me, probably. Welcome to the adventurous spring. Let me rest your weary body. May light shine on your quest. Yep, I was right. Okay, if I could just, like, jump down here, that would be great. Okay, it looks like if there's a way to go around to the north, I could get in. Let's see, maybe... Oh, look at this. Can I... How do I get up there? How do I get to where that Goron is? There's something that opened in Lon Lon Ranch. Where's Lon Lon Ranch? Right here. Ah, there's Talon. I lost my key and I can't get inside. And the spare key's inside the house. What a pain. And I was thinking of going into town to sell Lon Lon milk. Oh, I can go inside their house now. This is a side quest that we can do. Egg Roll Buddy, I think I could go the rest of my life without playing Metroid Prime Federation Force. Yeah, I would certainly not, argue that. Corydon, only one way to know for sure. To know for sure, yes, but to have high level of certainty. I don't think one needs to play it. But, you know, I am, you know, myself, I just want to play every game of these beloved series, so I think I will play Metroid Federation Force eventually. You got the Lon Lon Ranch key, now you can open the ranch door. Woohoo! How do I open it? Can I open it? Do we have to go outside to open it? Let's see, is there anything inside this pot? Every series is bound to have a few stinkers. That's probably true. Can anybody think of a series that has no stinkers? That is, I mean, it's gotta have a significant number of entries, right? To be counted here. Okay, we got the key for you. Zelda's pretty close. Yeah, but you're being generous and not counting the CDI games. Or Triforce Heroes. Or really, like, Four Swords. Oh, our one and only spare key. I don't know how you got this, but I can't thank you enough. Tell me your name, Sonny. Link? That's a great name. If you ever need to go to Lake Hylia, feel free to cut through our house. Thank you very much, Link. Come visit us again. You take that back about Four Swords? Okay, I can take that back because I said that this is the Zelda game that's been the longest since I've played, but actually Four Swords is definitely the Zelda game. It's been longer since I played Four Swords. You really helped me out, Sonny. If you ever want to go to Lake Hylia, use the shortcut behind our ranch. Don't mind if I do, Talon. Don't mind if I do. Let's see, this is a, So, Corydon, I think before you got here, I was asking, has anybody actually played Four Swords with 4 people? Have you ever done that? You think you really liked it because they gave it out for free for the 3DS and it was one of the few games you had on it? Oh, I totally forgot about that. So, did you play it online on that version? Oh, here's something we need to be small to do. Syrup's hut. It's down. It's to the south. There's still water blocking the way. Gosh. How do we do this? This is Lake Hylia? Why is it purple? Yeah, I totally forgot that Four Swords was re-released on the 3DS for like a limited time. Okay, there's a Doge. Ruff, ruff. I don't know. I did mostly play alone, but I think there were a few times you and your friends played locally. In the original Four Swords, you could only play it multiplayer. Like, there was no way to play alone. Yeah, here's one of Tingle's brothers, cousins. Are you Mr. Fairy? Oh yeah, look at those clothes. You've got to be him. I received some kinstone pieces from Tingle. He said I should try to fuse them with you, Mr. Fairy. So what do you think? Should we try to fuse? Let's fuse kinstones. I hope they fit. Maybe something good will happen. Maybe a bridge will appear. That's David Jr., by the way. That's his name. Four Swords Adventure is certainly better. Now that one I know that you can play single player, because I played through that single player. Wow, I didn't actually think that would work. How do we cross? Oh wait, can I just jump down here? Oh wait, no, that's higher than me. It's higher elevation. Okay, how do I get across water? Wait. Maybe I can float across. How do I get up there? First, let's do this. Let's see, we can turn small and go across this plank, or we can float on the wind, which I think gets us closer to where I actually want to be. We saw another one of Tingle's friends or brothers or whatever they are over there. Here we go. We can definitely get across the water like this, right? Yeah, we're getting there. Doing the things. Oh no, I wanted to read that sign. Lon Lon Ranch. Let's unlock the way forward. So you know, I was saying this earlier too, but the thing that I don't like about Four Swords Adventure, and this game, Minish Cap, is that they tried so hard to fit them into the official Zelda timeline that they, I believe, retconned a bunch of stuff from the first 5 games, which is like my childhood, man. And I just wish that they just let them exist as their own thing. Like, are there technically 2 Ganondorfs now because of Four Sword Adventure? That makes no sense. All digging absolutely prohibited at the lakeside cabin. Syrup the Witch's Hut. This is where we need to be. Ah, welcome! Care for some of Granny's homemade blue potion? One sip and you're full of energy. Please look around. Ah, yes, a fine choice, my dear. That's a limited time article. One whiff and you're wide awake. That is why it's called a wake-up mushroom. Would you like to buy it for 60 rupees? Hell yeah. You got a wake-up mushroom. Its nasty stench chases away the sleepies. Hehehehe. Just face the sleepy snoozer and press R. That'll pop his eyes right open. Pop! Alright. Wait, what's her blue potion? Maybe I should have bought that. Corydon, you have mixed feelings about the Zelda timeline. I kind of wish they never officially said something about it. Oh yeah, I totally wish they never said something about it, because their version is really dumb. Like, what even is the third branch off of Ocarina of Time? Where is that supposed to be? What happens when you get a game over in Ocarina of Time? That is really dumb. Why don't they have that for every single game where you can get a game over? Ever heard of Granny's homemade blue potion? One sip and you're full of energy. Yes, I want to buy some. Let's buy it. because Ocarina of Time is the greatest game of all time. Hey, that's what I believe. I think Ocarina of Time is the greatest game of all time. But I don't think that means you should create a branch of your official timeline just for when the player got a game over in Ocarina of Time. And the other thing that really bugs me about that official timeline is, like, it was very clear when I was a kid seeing the intro to A Link to the Past. It's like super clear that Ocarina of Time is the telling of those events, like the event that's called the Imprisoning War. And then this, the official timeline, basically because of Four Sword Adventure, goes and says, oh no, the Imprisoning War is something else. It's like another war that happened, and even though it sounds very similar to Ocarina of Time, and I don't like that at all. I don't like that they retconned this thing that was like a clear line of continuity between those two games. Corydon, does that mean if you die in Ocarina of Time, then you technically just got an alternate ending? I mean, yes, that's how I interpret it. I don't know if there's another interpretation. If I recall correctly, I guarantee that I do, my boy. I think Syrup said to stand in front of a sleeping person and press R. We did it. Speedrunners hate this one trick. What? What is that terrifyingly bad smell? A wake-up mushroom? I should have guessed. So you woke me up? Thanks. I just remembered I have something urgent to do. Huh? What now? There are more new shoes? You probably won't believe this, but I have a strange habit of making shoes in my sleep. So you must have come here because you want some of my shoes, right? Tell you what, because you were nice enough to wake me, you can have them. Hold on a sec, though. I just want to finish this one last bit. Pegasus boots, they're finally ours. And there we go. Here, take these. Those are my special Pegasus boots. They're so light you'll feel like you're practically walking on air. Alright, hold the button to run like the wind. Oh, I need to hurry up and get working on that special order. The king asked me to make some shoes for Princess Zelda, you see. Thanks for waking me up. Come back if you ever need help with your shoe problems. Alright, now I don't have to roll everywhere. Or maybe I do. Where is the... Where am I going? I guess I'm going, yeah. West? West. Oh, it's Malin again. Oh, hello there. I'm selling creamy, nutritious Lon Lon milk for 100 rupees per bottle. Would you like to buy some? I don't have an empty bottle. Let's fuse them kinstones. Nope. Don't have one for you. Alright, where do we go? Let's see. Maybe north? Maybe this way? Nope, not that way. Down the steps. Oh man, Link doesn't stick out his sword when you use the Pegasus boots in this game. That is bamboozling me. Do I have to go through here? No. I feel like it still might be easier to roll. Here's the swamp, right? How's the wind by you? I don't hear any crazy wind or anything. Is it quite windy by you, Bone Chalk? Maybe there's some Pegasus boots around. Been pretty rough over there. Well, hopefully your house doesn't blow down or anything. That'd suck. I don't think it will, though. Alright, we are in the swamp. Firmly in the swamp. There's bridges with spiky bits. Oh, there's a big ol' Armos statue. Now that is one nasty looking statue. That eye has such an evil glower to it. Yeah, it's almost like you just want to shoot an arrow at it, right? I don't have arrows to shoot though. But I guess this means I'm getting them soon. Let's see, can I walk off? I can't walk off the edge of these. That's good to know. There's nothing over here. Ah, a cave. Ah, the old business scrub. I want to sell you arrows, but you don't have a bow. Come back later. I want to buy your arrows, but I don't have a bow. Alright, back up and walk around the bridges some more. There's got to be a bow in here somewhere. It's almost like we're in a dungeon already. But this is not a real dungeon. Oh, but maybe those are arrows. So a guard is protecting the treasure. Take care while fighting it. What? Why do you have to tell me? Why does he need to remind me that? To take care while fighting it. I don't think there's anything special to fighting this guy. It seems like I just need to hit him where the shield is not. I think most Zelda games have better sword fights than Skyward Sword. But this one is pretty similar to Skyward Sword, I think. You got a kinstone piece. That's all? I wanted more. Look how there's like blood on the wall here. What is that about? That's kind of weird and creepy. I guess they're just red triangles, but it reminded me of like the bottom of the well from Ocarina of Time. Alright, where else can we go around here? Who could we give that kinstone piece to? Was there anyone around here that was looking for kinstone pieces? I don't remember meeting any other humans in the swamp. Oh, I got poked. Pricked. Corydon, you have fond memories of Skyward Sword, but lately, especially with Remaster, you've been told to think otherwise. Well, don't think something just because you're told to, but I think Skyward Sword is by far the worst, like, the worst Zelda game, worst console Zelda game. That's my opinion. I did not beat Skyward Sword until the HD version. Like, I love The Legend of Zelda. It's my favorite series. I tried many times over the years to complete Skyward Sword, and it was just such a slog for me that I gave up. I always gave up at the same point too, just in the third dungeon. That was the farthest I had gotten until the HD version. But I finally beat it now on the Switch, and it definitely has some high points, but it also has some low points. I think that the characters and the cutscenes and the music are all incredible. Some of the best versions of those of that stuff in the series. But the story itself is just like nothing. Like the story, there's like nothing to the story at all. It like makes no sense. Like, where did Demise come from? Who is Demise? It's never even, there's no semblance of an answer. I forgot I can run across here. That's supposed to be where I need to go. Let's see, Corydon. Oh wow, I gotta replay it. I remember thinking the dungeons were the best in the series, but the overworld was a bit weak. Well, Corydon, there is no overworld. There's no overworld in Skyward Sword, and that's one of the problems for me. I mean, I have always felt like that the overworld was the best part of Zelda games. So to like take that away just made it way worse for me. And I mean, the biggest problem with it is the motion controls, to be honest. Like, the motion controls, like, they're not good. Like, it's not like a one-to-one motion, even with the Wii Motion Plus. I just think, like, building the game around the motion controls was hurt it so much. 'Cause, like, it gets so old by like the second time that you have to like swing your sword in a certain angle to kill an enemy. And even on the Switch, that's still a problem. Like, flicking the control stick in a certain direction is not fun either. Like, that, the novelty of that wears off so quickly. I think that's one of the big problems with the game. That's probably the biggest. And yeah, even on the Switch, even with the button controls. I played it on the Switch with the button controls, by the way. I tested out the motion controls just to see what they felt like, but I did not play the game for any meaningful amount of time that way. But you know, this is just me. I know that there are people that love Skyward Sword and they think it's the best Zelda game. There are people that think Minish Cap is the best Zelda game. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to replay it, actually, is because we got the bow. Because there are so many people that love this game and like rank it extremely high among Zelda games. All right, we got a bow. Now we can shoot all those statues in the eye. Uh-oh, what happened? When you first played Breath of the Wild, you were unimpressed because of how lackluster the main dungeons were. Well, I will tell you, I think, so, I mean, in my heart, Ocarina of Time will always be #1 to me. But if I am thinking about things objectively in my brain, I think personally Breath of the Wild is probably the best game ever made, let alone the best Zelda game. I mean, I understand where you're coming from with the dungeons being lackluster, but, you know, like I said, for me, I always liked the overworld so much more than the dungeons in Zelda games. So, I mean, Breath of the Wild made me feel the way that video games made me feel when I was a kid. And it's like, it's the only game that has done that in my adult life. You can get behind that after doing everything else you fell in love with Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I mean, I think Breath of the Wild is a very special game. That's like a once in a... I don't want to say generation. It's like a once in a generation in like the human sense of the word generation, not in the video game sense. Okay, we can go somewhere up here. Oh, we can cross the blue waters. That's what we do. All right. And you know what's interesting about the whole Breath of the Wild and Skyward Sword thing? Holding out hope for the sequel. Oh, I think the sequel is going to be good. I don't know. I think it's like kind of ridiculous to think that it could top the first one, but I think it's going to be good for sure. All right, let's see what this ghost is all about, and then I'll finish my thought there. Though my body may perish, I am still the true master swordsman of Hyrule. Swiftblade the first, spirit of the swordsman. If you train with me, I will teach you skills that are out of this world. It seems you are not yet ready to train with me. Come back when you have all 7 Tiger Scrolls. Okay. So here's how I see the existence of Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild. Now, I really love Twilight Princess. I think it's an amazing Zelda game, but it's very clear that by the time of Twilight Princess, the formula for Zelda games was getting stale. And honestly, Twilight Princess really feels like the culmination of everything that came before it, like from the original Legend of Zelda up to Wind Waker and all that stuff, and obviously especially Ocarina of Time. So they had to do something. They had to go in some radical new direction for the next game after Twilight Princess. And Skyward Sword is a radical departure. They got rid of the overworld. And I think, I mean, I know that Skyward Sword has its fans, but I think the consensus opinion is closer to how I feel about it. I think they went in the wrong direction with it completely. Let's see what this says. Holder of the sacred powers, we grant you the power of wind. Hey, that stone crumbled, and there's another of those symbols. You know, no matter how many times I see that happen, it still rattles me. Okay, so then Breath of the Wild comes around, and they also go in a radical new direction, but it is the opposite direction that they moved with Skyward Sword. Completely opposite. Instead of getting rid of the overworld, they got rid of the dungeons. And, you know, like I said, to me, Breath of the Wild is just incredible. It's the game that made me feel like a kid again. That the way it made me feel like no other game has since I played Ocarina of Time for the first time, you know. But then Breath of the Wild has a lot of the ideas from Skyward Sword in it, and it's like those ideas came to fruition in Breath of the Wild, like the sailcloth in Skyward Sword. Like, you actually use that in a fun way, and the stamina, it brings back the stamina. It brings back like the item collection and the crafting aspects, but does them so much better. And then obviously the sequel to Breath of the Wild is going even further and taking the ideas from Skyward Sword and hopefully bringing them to fruition. You're forgetting about 2 games between Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. Yeah, well, I mean the console games. I know Link Between Worlds and what else am I forgetting? Spirit Tracks. I'm mostly talking about the console games here. I think Nintendo considers the handheld games to be like much smaller in scope and just kind of like side stories. So yeah, I'm talking about the console games. Okay, we got a Kinstone piece. I mean, I definitely enjoy a lot of the handheld games, but they're for sure weaker than the console ones. Just messing. Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass were not the main focus of the Zelda series. Yes. Oh yeah, Link Between Worlds was long after Twilight Princess. Okay, we gotta go to the one that's in the north. Yeah, so I think it's really interesting how there's something that they want to do with Skyward Sword and connect it to Breath of the Wild, and I think it's more than a story connection. I think it's like the connection of that has to do with how those games came into being, and it's almost like they want to redo with Skyward Sword. With the sequel to Breath of the Wild. Let's see, can I fight this thing? No. And I also think they obviously re-released Skyward Sword so that people would be up to speed on the story of that game for Breath of the Wild 2. I think that is definitely a thing. Gosh, another Kinstone piece. Can I just find the dungeon already? We may be riding birds come 2022. That very well may be the case. Okay, can I get across there? Is there a way to get across? No, can I even... Can't go back the way I came. I can go this way, though. Let's see, we cannot run into these doors, right? Nope. You know, another thing that I always thought was interesting is, like, there's the Uka in Twilight Princess, right? And there's, like, you know, there's that little side story with, like, the archaeologist who's studying the Uka runes, and I think it's him, or maybe it's another character that says that the legend has it that the Uka created Hyrule, or they don't say the Uka, but they say the people from the sky. Like, is there some connection between the Uka and Skyloft? Like, there's gotta be, right? It's so weird. And also even in this game, they say the Picori came from the sky, and like, I mean, I don't put a lot of stock into this game's storyline, but there's always this thing with sky people in Zelda games. Okay, where have I not gone? I haven't gone to those statues all the way in the bottom, so can I get across and go check out those statues? How do I get there? Let's see, can I go this way? That's it. Run! Okay, what's the deal with these things? Oh, it wants kinstone pieces. Ah, that's why I'm finding kinstone pieces all over the swamp. Okay, I don't really like how they're mixing this thing that seems optional with like a... I don't like how you need to do this thing that is presented like it's an optional part of the game, the kinstones, but you have to do it to progress. Like, you have to find kinstones to progress. I honestly didn't remember this whole kinstone thing at all. This is something that I completely forgot about in this game. Wind runes. Okay, we've got a door to bomb, something to bomb. Another kinstone piece, of course. Okay, I like this. This really harkens back to like Zelda 1 and 2, this, and to some extent A Link to the Past. This like style of runes. Corey Down, the most you remember playing from Minish Cap is playing backstage during musical rehearsal and people telling you to be more social. Ah, yes, the memories fade. What kind of musical were you in? Was it a play with singing, or did you play an instrument? These soldier statues here were built by the Minish ages ago to help humans. It's kind of a secret, but there's a switch inside that turns them on or off. Whoops, I didn't mean to bomb your house. Oh, I meant to see if he wants to do the kinstones. Nope. See, everything in this game is like the Minish did all these things. Like, the Minish are responsible for everything in the world of Hyrule. But then we don't hear about the Minish ever again. You think this was when you were in Pirates of Penzance? Oh, you know, if we have a fellow resident thespian here in Bone Chalk Broadcast. I don't know if he's around, but he is a fellow thespian. Alright. Let's go up. Oh, I saw a little Minish hole. Gotta be close to the dungeon now. Let's see, it looks like we need to... Do we need to turn this one on? Oh, we do. By the way, I want to remind everyone that I have a poll up for the next game. If you are so inclined, you can join my Discord server and find the poll channel, and the next game is up for vote. The options are Castlevania Chronicles for PS1, Klonoa Door to Phantomile, also PS1, and Wonder Boy and Monster World. I always get the title of that like messed up in my head. I've never played either of those or any of those 3 games. I haven't played through any of them, so it'll be a first playthrough. Oh, Cordon, do you have a game lined up for after this? I totally started talking about that before I even saw your message. That's a funny coincidence. But yes, that is the game after this is going to be one of those 3. Right now, last I checked, Castlevania Chronicles and Klonoa were tied. So, yeah, if anybody watching has a preference out of those 3, feel free to go and vote. You voted for Wonder Boy? Nice. I want to play all 3 of those games. I think they all look awesome. And I've played a little bit of Castlevania Chronicles. I've played a little bit of Klonoa, but I don't think I've ever played I've never even like loaded up and played the first level of Wonder Boy. But I really love the aesthetic of Wonder Boy. It's great. I also love that there's so many like modern spin-offs from that game. 50 rupees and a seashell. Oh, what? I saw this statue not in the, it wasn't blocking the way a minute ago. What do I have to do here? Do I have to get there fast? Is that what I have to do? Do I have to get there fast, or do I have to sneak in as a little small guy? The series didn't really get a lot of attention in the US. That's probably true. It's definitely got that anime aesthetic. But I know, like, the Adventure Island is definitely a name that I knew as a kid. I never played any Adventure Island games or Wonder Boy games. But they were definitely, like, in my periphery somehow. But yeah, probably, you know, it wasn't a popular style at the time, for sure. But I love it. I love that anime, kind of like chibi anime look. What do I do with these guys? That's new. Maybe I shoot them with arrows, I don't know. Oh, maybe I just blow them up with bombs. Probably not, that doesn't seem right either. Huh. So that thing is turned off. Maybe I have to kill those, these enemies. Could be possible. That didn't make a change. Oh, yep, that's what it was. Is this the dungeon? Looks like it. Fortress of Winds. Alright. we will explore a bit. Let's see if the Gust Jar does anything here, since this is the Fortress of Winds. Nope. Oh, goodness. I'm guessing I need to be small to get that heart piece. The very model of a modern major general, you see. Is that the yes. Yes, Corydon is a fellow thespian. You're also in HMS Pinafore. See, I don't know these titles, I'm sorry. I am not up to speed on my musicals. Watch your step length. There may be traps in here, but I think it's really cool. That's awesome, Corydon, that you were in those. Post a link in Discord. Cool. Yeah, I'll see what it's all about. That'd be fun. Yeah, pretty much the only musicals I know about are ones that have been made in the movies. I'm very uncultured in this way. There's a reference in Mass Effect 2 as well. Oh, neat. Oh gosh, I fell. Whoops. Hey, at least that other skeleton is still dead. Oh gosh, I'm very low. Let's drink the blue potion. Drink it. There we go. Oh, I still touch stuff. I touch too much stuff in this game. I touch stuff and I fall off ledges. I'm guessing whatever item I find is gonna let me, like, get away the sand. Blow the sand away, vacuum it up maybe. I don't know. Ah. Let's see. We can't get small yet. Can't turn this guy on. See, what is the spacing that I need for these switches? I hope it's more than this. What can I do? Oh, wait, I don't want you anymore, Ghost Link. I don't want you anymore. You guys ever played Pikmin? I've been listening to this podcast called Retronauts, which I recommend, by the way. They do really deep dives into video game franchises or certain games and stuff. And they have been doing a lot of 20th anniversary episodes. And they did one for Pikmin, and it really made me want to play Pikmin again. I played Pikmin when it was new, and I haven't really replayed it since, but I really liked it. You've played all three, but only beaten the third. I've only played the first one. I kind of want to get the third one for Switch though, since since I'm on this Pikmin kick, just from listening to this podcast. I mean, I haven't like played it or anything. I just listened to it today. Did something just fall down, or was it just my imagination? Dude, we watched like a 15-minute cutscene, 15-second cutscene showing this key fall down as low. How did you miss that? Yeah, Pikmin 3 is on Switch now. Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Yeah, I should pick that up while I can still get a physical copy of it. And I kind of really want to replay Pikmin 1 for GameCube. Like what they were talking about on this podcast, and they're not just like random guys doing a podcast. They're all like people that have been doing like video game coverage and media for many years. So they're all very knowledgeable. And what they were talking about was how Miyamoto considered Pikmin to be his next big thing, like his next Mario game, essentially. The next thing as big as Mario. So I kind of want to re-experience Pikmin with that knowledge. Okay, I've got one key and 2 doors. Right or left? Let's choose the door on the right. That's my choice. Door on the left looks like it could have been better. Oh, we got... Okay, we're probably gonna need the Pegasus boots for this. Oh yeah, I could tell. Phew, we barely made it. I was certain we'd run out of time. Here, just the noise that bridge made when it was building, I knew I was gonna need the Pegasus boots. Here are some Wind Waker adaptations. Some 32-bit pixel art Wind Waker wall masters. I remember reading as a kid, I remember reading that one of the reasons that they went with the cel-shaded design in Wind Waker was to make the look of Zelda games more consistent between GameCube and Game Boy Advance. Has anybody else ever heard of that? I feel like it must have been in Nintendo Power that I read that. Corey Down, the third one is a fantastic time. The others were too difficult for you on launch. You would investigate if the Switch version is better. The touchscreen was used on Wii U. I'm gonna guess, I would believe that the Switch version is better. Like, I feel like every Switch... Okay, so I guess I'm saying this from, like, without first-hand experience, but it feels like every Switch port of a Wii U game has been very well received. I haven't really heard of people being disappointed by any Switch ports of Wii U games. Okay, how do I be big here? Can't use items as small Link. Maybe I need to clear the way first. Let's try that. Let's try smashing all these skulls. Well, let's see. Where's this gonna get us? Okay, I can step on these switches. Oh gosh. I can step on 2 of these now. Actually, how can I get in here? Maybe I can do something like this. No, that's not gonna work. Or he, whoops, whoop, sorry, bumped the mic. He flashed for a little bit. So how many tiles are there here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I need to go this whole way to be able to step on two at a time. Oh, but yeah, maybe I can bring in... Ah, yes. The real Link has to be the one. Well, that didn't pan out. That's the only way that I can do it here, right? Let's try that one more time. This is the only configuration of these 2 switches that I can step on at once. Is there something I'm missing? I guess I can try doing something else here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Let's see, can I pull this statue up? Okay, maybe there is something else I can do. Can I block? I can't block the ghosts or the images, really. But if I'm real Link walking into a wall, does the ghost still walk? That's the question here. No, it does not. Huh. Maybe I need to come back here later. There's definitely more to explore. So, we'll come back later. That thing hurt me. Is there any other reason to be small if I go back here? Nope. Oh no, I can't go back. There is no going back. I gotta figure out this puzzle then. So if I'm small, I can't do anything. There's nothing to do if I'm small. So I've got to be big here. There's no way to walk like around things. Oh, wait a second. Oh my gosh, I am dumb. I can push these... I can push these on the switches that I can't stand on. Of course. Wow. Yeah, it's getting late for me. When I hit the, when I get to the portal in this one, in this dungeon, that's gonna be where I call it for the night. My brain is getting weak. We got ourselves a key. Oh, come on, open. I was hoping it was automatically gonna open. Young Games 916, welcome in. Let me take a peek at what those emotes are. Ah, some graffiti, some stylish emotes of your name. That's very cool. How are you doing, Young Games? Thanks for joining us. I am playing through the Minish cap. It's the I've played this game before, but not in a very long time, not since it was brand new. So I'm having fun re-experiencing it. Doing swell, thank you. Happy to be here. Minish cap is great. Yeah, I like it. I've seen, so one of my reasons for wanting to replay it is over the years I've seen a lot of people rank this game so highly among Zelda games. And you know, when I played it back in the day, I was, you know, to be honest, I was a little bit disappointed with it because, you know, with Zelda games, I'm just always craving like that epic scale of adventure, like really like what the console games have. And I felt like Link's Awakening delivered that in some way, but this one didn't really for me. So I really want to go back now with like more mature eyes, because I was like in middle school when it came out. I think maybe I was in high school. Yeah, I really want to go back and see if I can see what the people who really love this game see in it. And I think the gameplay is really fun and like spot on with the other 2D Zelda games. I think the gameplay is extremely good here, so I can see why people like it for that. The thing that I'm still kind of down on Minish Cap, and you know, it's by no means am I saying that this is like a bad game because of this. Is like the story elements. I feel like what is going on in the storyline and like the lore of this game, it's like a budget version of The Legend of Zelda. You know what I mean? Because instead of the Triforce here, we have the Light Force. Instead of the Master Sword, we have the Picori Blade or the Four Sword. And instead of Death Mountain, we have Mount Krenal. I just question why they decided to like completely do their own world building here instead of leveraging the existing Legend of Zelda lore. But you know, even in spite of that, the gameplay is spot on, like I said. So I'm having a lot of fun with it. And right now I'm in the third of, I believe, 4 dungeons. Going going from memory, I think there's only 4 dungeons. There might be a 5th final one. I don't remember for sure. So we're making good time on this game. Oh, a key fell in a hole. Can I get that somehow? Do bombs work on this sandy stuff? Maybe I have been able to like do something about the stuff. I don't think so. I think we're gonna need an item to do anything here. Ah, shovel. Yes, that could very well be a shovel. That would make sense. Where else can I go as a little small guy up here? Okay, maybe we just need to jump down. Oh, that's right. There is another door. There's another door back near the beginning. Which is this way. Let's consult our map. First floor. Where's the place that had like 3 doors? Okay, maybe I'll go outside. Is this technically outside of the dungeon right now? Is that what's going on here? Wait, have I ever been in this area? I guess not. Okay, nothing I can do here. What if we go down? Yeah, this is the place where I haven't been yet. It's weird to me how those, like the room outside of here is considered outside of this dungeon though. Yeah, jump down there, Staphos. I like how this dungeon in particular is really playing up A Link to the Past. The other 2 dungeons so far haven't really had as much Link to the Past references as this one. So that's kind of cool that they have like a whole dungeon specifically to harken back to A Link to the Past. And here's the bunch of Stalfo's mini-boss fight that's also in A Link to the Past. Oh god, it's a like. Get away from me! Oh, I bet that 20 rupees. Yep. How did I know? Alright. Give us an item. Give us a shovel. Oh, here's an eyeball that we need to shoot. Oh, we have to do this fast. That works. Gotta get the right tile width to step on both of these switches. I kind of like this puzzle mechanic, like figuring out the tile widths. Oh, shoot him, shoot them. Ugh. Like even the build up to this dungeon was very much like the first dungeon in A Link to the Past. I mentioned on the way in that it was giving me Zelda 1 and 2 vibes, but also Link to the Past, and the way that this dungeon actually looks like really confirms it. But that's what they were going for. Okay, we got a compass. That's useful. Oh, arrows, I wanted those. I really wish I could, like, smash skulls with my sword. I don't remember if you could do that in A Link to the Past or not. I think no. Oh, that's timed. I need to get up and get my glass of water. 1 second, friends. Alright, I'm back. And freshly hydrated. Alright, let's push this block. Oh, I see what we have to do. This is why there's 4 of these and not just 2. There we go. It's a key. Let's go get that key. Now we can do the other path in the central door, and hopefully that leads us to something good. I wish I could fire arrows at a faster rate. I don't remember what it's like in A Link to the Past. I can't remember like what the arrow firing rate is like, but oh gosh. But it feels very slow to me in this game. Alright, how do we make this bridge extend? We got some eyeballs over there. Oh gosh. Get out of here. Did it even show a shadow? Oh yeah, it does. This looks like our mini boss room. Yep. Oh, it's the same guy. The same sword fighty dude. I guess I need a shield for this fight. How did we do it before? We just like kind of walked around him until I could get a hit on him. That's what I did. Oh, that was very easy. Wow. Okay, there's our portal, and this is gonna be where I leave off for the night. So thanks everyone for joining. I had a great time playing Minish Cap. I had a great time hanging out with you all. Let me pull up Twitch and see what lovely people are around to possibly send a raid to. No, there are a lot of people streaming. Monday is such like a hot night. I have noticed. Let's see. I need to make a decision. Oh, I see who. I keep meaning to raid this person. Thanks, Corey Don. You have a good night too. I keep meaning to raid Dorian Z Drink. He is a really awesome retro streamer. I'm a really big fan of his stuff. So let's head over there, show him some love. Why is my mouse freaking out every time I try to click on his stream? Oh my goodness. Alright, give me a second here. Okay, I think I've successfully pulled it up. Alright, he's playing Shinobi for PS2. So that should be fun, right? Let's head over to Dorian and say hi. Alright, and thanks again everyone. I will be back on Wednesday night, continuing Minish Cap. And don't forget, join my Discord server and vote for the next game. That's a fun thing to do. Alright, see ya.